Alright, in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to beat the Grandmother Silk fight in Hollow Knight Silksong. This is a pretty cool fight. It's got Radiance vibes from Hollow Knight. Kind of like a big god, you do a lot of upswings and yeah, there's like a bunch of knives to dodge. So let's get into it, or I guess they're probably sewing needles. So here we're just doing damage. So here is my issue with this fight right off the bat. Is I moved right, so these knives go left, and you have to know their position so that you can dodge them. So here's my indication. I can see them here, so this is probably the lane I have to be in. But unfortunately, okay, yeah, I was right. So I do hit that dodge, but that's very difficult because the knives were off the screen. And then here, these knives are coming down, so you have to avoid them. And then she does like a little swipe move as well. She has a sound cue for it, but I don't know if I hear the sound cue there. But you can get away from it by either doing what I did and getting further away from it than where she gets, or you just jump it. But if you jump it, these knives are also going to be coming down, so you have to watch. So my movement was not very good here. It took me probably over 5 tries for this boss. I'm not totally sure. But there, you can hear the little... Listen. That little ding means she's going to do her swipe attack. So you have to be ready. I was not. She didn't scream. So I said she didn't scream because sometimes she screams, but there was a sound cue there. I was just too inexperienced to hear it. And that's why I like making these videos, because when I watch stuff back, it actually helps me learn the fight as well. Like, obviously I'm trying to help you guys out and teach you, but there's things that I pick up from watching it that I didn't notice in the heat of battle. But again, so here's the knives. So we're going to jump into this lane, and then here's those knives. So I want to stay on that side. And then they're only dangerous like when they're glowing and falling. As soon as they're in the ground, you can see I'm able to run past them, which is nice. There, I'm too low. I'm going to take a hit. And yeah, I'm just trying to get a bunch of belly blasts in. Now she does this move, so you just have to stay where the white lines are not. Not too difficult. There's a little heal window. There's that sound cue again. Luckily, I missed it because I was on the far side. There's the sound cue again. So yeah, I'm just missing that sound cue. Yeah, just inexperience with the fight. I'm sure my next go around would be better. There we get a knock. I use that as my heal window. Now we're getting lots of damage in. Avoid the knives. Very cool fight. Like I said, I like it. Here was the problem though with these knives. So look, they're off screen. I have no idea where they're coming from. So I guess my advice would be to try to stay more central in the fight, even though I think I had to be on this side. Yeah, so I have to get on this side to avoid these knives, but then these knives go off screen. So I don't know, maybe I need an ultra wide monitor or something. But to me, that's sort of unfair game design because you can't telegraph the attack. But maybe it's a positioning issue. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. There again is the sound cue. She's going to do the thing. And here I'm able to jump it. So I finally recognized it. There, I should not have jumped. There, I get my little heal window in. There, I stay on the ground and I avoid all that. We jump through the lane. So yeah, it's just having good movement. There's obviously a phase 2 after this. Shouldn't be any surprise. That first phase would have felt a little too quick for the bosses in Silksong. They're usually somewhat tanky. So here, obviously, you're just avoiding where like the clouds are. Like where these streams are, that's where the rocks are going to be falling down. So just avoid that. And then it's happening while you're fighting. So they're on the left side, so I get over to the right-hand side to avoid the rocks. Then get in some damage where I can. Jump the attack. Avoid the knives. And pretty much just keep doing that. So here's where I messed up though. I was like so zoned in on dealing damage to the boss that once I dodged those knives, I was always going for the boss. Don't do that when the rocks are coming, obviously. Here's the white attack. Just miss that. That white attack does a ton of damage, so you always want to miss that. It's well telegraphed, so you never should get caught in it, but even still. So now there's spikes on the ground. I didn't know what the heck to do here. I jumped a little too high there. Because normally when I jump, I like to just hit my dash, but if I had dash, I'd go into the knives. Here comes her swipe attack. You could hear the sound cue and see her hand move up. There's a visual cue as well. Oh, I hate when you... Fuck. That was a terrible heal. I was just sort of getting desperate. And then I freaking knocked her right after that, so I could have got a heal window in then. But we dodged those knives nicely. Because the knives come more frequently in this phase. So I wasn't sure where the heal windows really were. You could see I got a quick heal in there. So now we got the... So there we just used the float. Oh, what? I'm trying to see... How do you even tell where these spikes are coming from? Like, genuinely. They just pop up. Oh, I guess it's these. So I thought this was going to be more rocks. I was inexperienced in this part of the fight, but that just indicates the center of where the spikes are going to be coming up. So what I should have done here is got way the hell over left, because both of these were about to get spikes on them. So yeah, now you know. So there, I could have just stayed between the knives on the other side and then just avoid these, but it is what it is. I did a good job avoiding the white there. Because, yeah, the ground was spikes where I was standing. Now we have more rocks coming down, so obviously watch out for those. Yeah, now that I've watched this fight back, I think it'd be a lot easier now that I know exactly what's going on. Oh yeah, and I totally missed this visual indication. So again, that's where the spikes are about to come out. Fuck off, game. And then I do the final blow. So not the smoothest fight, but... yeah, like I said, you can teach from mistakes actually sometimes better than you can teach. Like if I had a flawless run, it's like, okay, well, this is what you do. But I'm showing you like all the different ways that you can get hit. So anyways, I hope that helps. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.